Hey there everyone, it's BTMQE back here again with another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 stream, and we're taking the Beechcraft King Air 350i from Ninoy Aquino International Airport to Dipolog Airport, both in the Philippines. So just before we get underway, it would be awesome if you guys could drop me any recommendation on like flights to do. So give me like a departure airport and where an arrival and maybe an aircraft to use too. That would be great. If you wanted to see like your own airport being used or being landed at, that would be pretty neat. And yeah, it takes me a while sometimes to figure out where I want to go from. So it'd just be a lot of help. Yeah, drop those recommendations, please. I've never had one. I've never had anyone give me one yet, so it'd be really cool if someone could. And nothing too long, please. I don't have time to just sit around all day and doing like a 4 or 5 hour flight. Maybe 2 hours max, 3 hours max, because I can at least sim rate it to speed it up. But with that out of the way, let's get this sorted.
Parking brake. Set. Power levers. Idle. Prop RPM levers. Max RPM. Condition levers. Fuel cutoff. Battery switch. On.
Signal power on.
TAWS system test. Okay.
All right. Add a destination, and that's RPMG, I think. Yes, it was. All right. They want us taking the Verdi to R off runway 6. And so the first point is Verdi. Now, being a combination jump, a Garmin G3000, I think it's a, I don't know exactly what it is, I think it's a G4000 or something, like combo thing. At least it works, giving us the closest one. But yeah, we don't have a way to put in airways, so we're just gonna put in all the airway points individually. It doesn't matter which one of these two because they're both the same, so just pick the top. Next is a VOR. I believe, yes. Another Airport San Jose. It looks like they're landing on runway 24. Landing and taking off runway 24. Pick this one because it's the only one there. And this is one of the things I love about this system. And here with the G3000 and the 4000 and 5000 and whatnot, I think the longitude has the 5000, but you can check on the fly while doing it with touchscreen. It's so much simpler. Like, sure, it'd get greasy, but it's not hard to just give it a wipe down after every use, like a damp microfiber cloth or something. After Barber, we have IOO. There's this one, it's the shortest one. And then we have Golfo. And then we have Bisaya. And then we have Nanas, or Nanas. And that doesn't look right. So it looks like they're missing a point. Looks weird. That just take off. I'm not going to pick any of these because one thing I've noticed with this that's annoying is there's no like exit. Oh shit. It looks like we have to miss out that one. Nanas, and we go to Eldon. Oh. That's our flight plan. And we have a cruise level of 250 feet, 25,000 feet, and yeah, I'll sort that out. Let's get the runway that we're taking off on.
Manila Airport information, Charlie 0500 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 6.
And then departing runway
Sky
6.
Few clouds at 4,800 feet.
ILS runway 24
Temperature
meters.
35. 2.10. QNH 29.83.
Well, that works out well
ILS runway
because
24 in use. Landing in
we're wanting runway 6 for the 32R. Now there's no arrival for this airport, which is really bad. I'm guessing, even though there is real ones, I think the airport does have an ILS in real life that got upgraded in 2009, but it never had that before, so it was just like a visual approach. But yeah, it's pretty bad. There's nothing in the flight sim because I guess the area hasn't been touched on very well, which is quite sad, to be honest. Alright, now that we've got our starts, let's see when we hit our top of climb. Top of climb is between Cleaner and Tabler. If we go straight up. So I'll put at least here the 25,000. Gives us something to aim for. And our top of descent is between Bisaya and Nanas. So we definitely want Bisaya to be 25. And Alden. I'm not sure what we want to be at by the time we hit Alden. Because you guys saw how close it was. It's only it's 52 miles out from the airport, so I'm trying to think. I think maybe our rate of descent would be maybe 1,500 feet per minute to maybe 2,000. So probably at least want to be at 10,000 feet by Alden. "13 feet island, done." Alright. We don't have any nav data, so we leave that off, but just probably leave that off because we don't, but we might get nav data. We don't have any speed bugs either. I could have done the flight plan from here too, but alright.
Clearance delivery Air New Zealand 0908, ready to copy IFR clearance to Romeo Papa Mike Golf.
Air New Zealand 0908 is cleared to Romeo Papa Mike Golf Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 06 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.8 squawk 3502.
Air New Zealand 0908, cleared to Romeo Papa Mike Golf Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 06 climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure on 124.8 squawk 3502.
Air New Zealand 0908 readback is correct. Contact ground on 123.25 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Ground Air New Zealand 0908 with Delta ready to taxi IFR.
Air New Zealand 0908 taxi to and hold short of runway 06 using taxiway Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
So the real planes are landing
Taxi to and hold short
this
runway
way, but they want me
06 via taxiway
taking
Alpha
off
Air New Zealand
into them. That's weird.
0908.
Let's see what the ATIS says.
Manila Airport information Delta 0500 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 6. Sky condition fuel clouds at 4,800 feet. Temperature tree 5. 2.10. QNH 2.
Ground Air New Zealand 0908 requesting pushback.
Air New Zealand 0908 pushback request accepted.
I'll just go straight back and then I'll get him to stop and then I'll...
Ground Air New Zealand 0908 requesting the end of pushback.
Air New Zealand 0908 request to end pushback received.
Right ignition and engine start. On. Right condition lever. Low idle when 12% and 1 minute. ITT and N1.
Oral warning, okay.
Monitor.
Manila Tower
Right oil pressure.
C0901 ready for departure runway 06
Check.
IFR to Romeo Papa Victor Echo.
Right ignition and engine start. Cebu 901 hold short runway 06. Traffic is generic on the runway. Right condition lever. High idle. Right generator. On. Left engine start. Repeat procedure. Avionics master switch. On. Lights.
Kind of curious to know if I change the time of day. I want to go to nighttime just to see what happens if. And beacon off, nav off, taxi off. Everything's off apart from. Okay, so recognition lights are pretty important. Landing lights are on the nose wheel. Okay, so I definitely want to use recognition lights then. I was thinking recognition lights would be like logo lights. Alright. Let's go back to live.
On. Parking brake. Release.
Oral warning, okay.
Okay, we want the pitos on. Ice protection on auto. Beacon on, we don't want strobe on yet. This tail floodlight can be on at the moment. Nav on, ice doesn't need to be on, recognition doesn't need to be on yet. Taxi definitely, landing lights not yet. Alright. Let's get a move on. Alright, now that we're rolling, let's put strobe on. Get rid of the tail flood. And just keeping that in vision as well. So I'm following that. Landing lights gone later. We enter the runway. Actually, that's when strobe's gone too. Flaps set to take off. Strobes come on when you enter or exit a runway. So she's going, motoring pretty fast along here. It's probably illegal how fast she's going. And it's just her in, because she's in high idle, if I put her into low idle, which I'm not too sure how to do. Well, without, there's no quick bind for it, so I can't just quick bind it. At least we've got these general aircraft taking off the correct way, so that's good. So they must be landing using the ILS, because why wouldn't you just look at the buildings right there at this end of the runway? Strobe on, recognition on, landing lights on, and let's get in touch with tower to get our permission to take off.
Manila Tower, Air New Zealand 0908 at runway 06, ready for departure IFR to Romeo
Yeah, that looks
Papa
good.
Mike Golf.
Probably don't need anti-ice.
Hold short runway 06 Air New Zealand 0908.
Miles out is probably the best.
Line up and wait Air New Zealand 0908. For takeoff runway 06 Air New Zealand 0908. .8 for Air New Zealand 0908.
NG is high. That's weird.
Departure Air New Zealand 0908 is at 2,400 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
really annoying, the ATC being
Departure Air
broken.
New Zealand 0908. Request 17,000 feet. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect 17,000 feet. Air New Zealand 0908.
17, and we want 25, so that's another 8,000.
Departure Air New Zealand 0908. Request flight level 250.
Yeah, there's the plane I was looking for. That might be an Air Force one, because there's an airbase just over here.
Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect flight level 250. Air New Zealand 0908.
As I say, when's it gonna start wanting me to turn?
Climb and maintain 17,000 feet. Air New Zealand 0908.
Start putting this to standard.
128 decimal tree. Air New Zealand 0908. Manila Center Air New Zealand 0908 is at 8,400 feet, climbing 17,000 feet.
The ATC stuff is broken. In a 777-300. Looks of it. 773. Top of descent between top of descent is 15 miles from Point Bisaya, so to start descending at 55 miles from our Point Eldon Waypoint.
Air New Zealand 0908 traffic in sight.
I don't know where the traffic even is because the ATC is broken. Be passing right behind me, either below or above, right there. Another one passing in a moment. hate having to have that up because of that stupid crap. Let's see what's our engine ratings at, because we've got our throttle at max still. Should really pull it back to like 90%, but she seems to be handling it all right. I don't have engine failures on, so it just gives us the maximum rate of climb that we can get. If I really wanted to, we're going to 17,000 anyway. We're about to start leveling off. Means we're going to get told to go all the way to 25,000. Lights need to come off, that's right. Whoops, they should have come off at 10,000. Meters on, double check that.
Climb and maintain flight level 250 Air New Zealand 0908.
Flight level change mode. Sim rating at the moment if stuff looks weird and suddenly all jarring and shuddering. Some rate down just to let it stabilize. Got a bit of a headwind, but that should change a little bit. Be a bit of a, maybe a slight tailwind. Ground speed looking like nearly 300 knots. Not sure what that is in kilometers an hour. That's probably like maybe 400 and something kilometers an hour. Hang on, I'm gonna check that. Knot is 1.852 kilometers an hour, so let's just do 300. That's 555 kilometers an hour. It's not bad. It's a good rate of speed. I think the cruising speed for this is meant to be 5.4, so we're slightly over that. Slowly going up, so we're at about 560 kilometers an hour. power. Engine lever, throttle position to 85%. I'm really hoping that they get to this region of the world at some stage soon, because it's a nice region to fly in. Because they've got nothing for some of these airports. There's like no procedures. For arrival and landing, there's nothing. Not even a runway list. It's the main bloody airport, and it does have an ILS in real life. What I understand. We're dropping our ground speed? Yeah, because I pulled back a bit on the throttle. That should be fine at 85%. Torque's right down. Our temperature is way in the green, in the lower part of the green, and our N1 is quite good. Proper RPM. I wonder if it prefers to be in that little green zone there. Nothing happened to this, did it? It's all in X. Gear horn. Alright, I guess let's sim rate. Sim rate times 3. I have to keep that stupid thing up there, the ATC channel, because it's broken.
Air New Zealand 0908, have the traffic.
I wish it would flash. That would be really cool if they had the box, if you got the box up, have it flash when you're being contacted, just in case of errors like this, because it happens all the time because of the network is so crap in this game, in this that some users. Microsoft Azure services have problems left, right, and center. Especially when the closest server to me, it hooks me up to the American servers, the I think the eastern ones that out of all things, rather than the west. And the western seaboard is way closer than what the east is to me, down here in New Zealand. And I think we've got a Singapore one, a Southeast Asia one, which would be the better one to connect to, but it doesn't let you change it on the Xbox. Annoyingly, every time I go to change it, it just switches me back to the American one. So I don't even bother trying now. I think I'll be in the new 737. Yeah, 737-700. The NG next generation, or whatever I think it is. We don't have access to that on the Xbox. Not that I'd buy it anyway, it's way too expensive. It'll be like $100 New Zealand dollars or something like that. If it was something like 70 American, I think it was. I think I saw someone say, or maybe 70 in their currency, whatever their currency was that the person was commenting on. looks like a mining operation down in there, or that's like a volcanic crater. Some farmland down there. So with the recognition lights on. Nope. I wonder if they stay on though. They're probably not. You just have nav, strobe, and beacon, that's fine. That's fine. Actually, can we sync up the props? That works. Prop sync. That's on by default. Okay. Let's see if there's a button on the other side of the throttle lever. There's like the gear, horn, silence, and then they've got the go around button, so it just goes max throttle right away, and I'm guessing max torque, max power, everything. If we can open up the window. Nope. Thing. I'll be dropping down dead doing that, or I'll start crowing or cooing like an owl, rotating the head all the way around 360 degrees just like that. I get through here. Oh. Come on. Push. No. Ooh. An analog stick. have internal cams. Point Barber. Oh shit, I haven't checked the ATC in a while. Yeah. They told me to do something and I didn't hear, and then they've cancelled my IFR. I hate that when it happens.
Request flight following. Squawk 0174, Air New Zealand 0908.
It's so ugly having this up the whole time.
Roger, Air New Zealand 0908. McTan Center, Air New Zealand 0908, 30 miles south of Romeo Papa Victor Echo. Request IFR to Romeo Papa Mike Golf. Ready to copy. Air New Zealand 0908, cleared to Romeo Papa Mike Golf Airport as filed. Squawk 0174.
That's why, because they have at the airport as its ICAO code rather than its actual name, which is Dipolog Airport, so it's not even registered in the database of the sim properly. No. I will not do that.
McTan Center, Air New Zealand 0908.
Wow.
Request 13,000 feet.
They want me to drop down to...
Descend and maintain flight level 190. Expect 13,000 feet, Air New Zealand 0908. McTan Center, Air New Zealand 0908. Request flight level 230.
Then I want to go up another 2.
Descend and maintain flight level 230,
So
Air
annoying.
New Zealand 0908. McTan Center, Air New Zealand 0908.
I have to do this.
Request flight level 250. Descend and maintain flight level 250, Air New Zealand
Then
0908.
I'm at 2.5. Alright, well I gotta keep... Okay, that's not switching. We've got to keep that garbage up. Get some rate. Times 3. Let's have a look at my flight plan when I need to start dropping again between Visaya and Aldine, because we couldn't get one of the waypoints in it. Wouldn't even acknowledge it existed. The Nanas waypoint. So 55 miles out from Aldine. That's when we want to start descending. 55 from Aldine. All right. So wind like slight tail. Let it stabilize from the turn. Force some rating again. She should be stable. Cruise rate probably needs to be at 80% lever, maybe 75 even, but she should be fine at 85% turboprop. Seem to be quite happy and fine at 100, but probably not good for the lifespan. Okay, we're coming up to Point Eldon now, so I said 55. We need to start descending, so I should actually start going back to normal sim rate just so I can deal with that. Check that I've got in there. Okay, cool. And I'll see if VNAV works now that we've got that in the flight plan. The
Air New Zealand 0908. Request 15,000 feet. Descend and maintain 15,000 feet Air New Zealand 0908.
probably too early to be dropping, to be very honest, even though the flight plan says to do it here. But it also doesn't tell me at which rate it wants me to drop at, so...
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet. Expect 10,000 feet Air New Zealand 0908.
Which doesn't help either.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet Air New Zealand 0908.
I've got 10,000 minutes. VNAV. Is she going to do anything? This should just automatically calculate the V path. No. Alright. VNAV can come off, but that will turn off automatically when I hit vertical speed, surely. And let's take it down. 1,000 feet per minute. See how far we actually are.
By Air New Zealand 0908.
Runway 02, which let's just
descend and maintain 3,600 feet. Expect vectors, visual runway 02 approach Air New Zealand 0908.
02 approach, eh? That's what we have here as well. I don't know what the airport actually is. 02 is 20 degrees, which probably increase the rate of descent by 500 feet a minute. Right. Yes, I see you flashing at me.
Descend and maintain 4,200 feet Air New Zealand 0908. Descend and maintain 4,800 feet Air New Zealand 0908. Descend and maintain 5,500 feet Air New Zealand 0908.
Make up your bloody mind.
Descend and maintain 6,100 feet.
Why are you
Air New
telling me
Zealand
to climb?
0908.
I hope they give me the Q&H soon. We should be fine. Just bring that up to 2,000 feet a minute. And we have outside temperatures, 7 degrees. Alright, it's below the point where freezing stuff starting to that's on that's all right. Actually, everything's already on for anti-ice. Auto ignition, eh? Inertial separators, yes I know. I want to pick up any ice particles on the clouds. And the inertial separator should have been on when I took off, to be honest, in case of any debris on the runway. And I hope they give us our Q&H soon, because I don't have a clue what that is, actually. Metadata. Alright, we're under 10,000 feet, lights can start going on. Actually, landing lights can go off because the landing lights are on the front gear, on the nose gear, and the little gear isn't out. That's what I guess the recognition lights are for. So they want me 6,100, so let's pop that in. Not that it's very helpful when I don't have the Q&H.
Air New Zealand 0908 requesting vector to next waypoint. Turn right heading 205 Air New Zealand 0908.
Oh no, meter, oh, lovely. Okay. So we're 50 miles out, roughly, from the airport. Oh, okay, no. So when this has got the range of 50, it means 50 and this whole map is 50, not with me at the front. So it's 25 in front, 25 behind, 25 to the sides, each, which covers a whole 50 square nautical mile area. Alright, so it's only 25 out, so I really do need to start maybe dropping down to 5,000. Especially because they won't give me any info because they haven't given me the Q&H, so I'm at the incorrect height. And I don't know what the correct height is. It's concerning. Here we go, giving me some instructions.
Climb and maintain 6,100
Oh, shut
feet
up.
near New Zealand 0908.
I'm going to 5. You told me to go to 5 before. And I'm going to take a guess that it will be similar to what we were on the ground in Manila. I think it was 2983. Now, I don't know what this is for. I'm guessing pattern entry or something. So there's the airport. Somewhere right here in front of us, and there's the city. We want to land, we want to, I guess, fly over it, circle around and land. Because we had the runway direction that we wanted to land on was 02, which is 20 degrees, and there's a 20-degree marker there. Should probably increase power a bit. This is our approach speed. That seems a bit high, considering your landing speed is normally lower than your takeoff. So we use full flaps. And maybe aim for 120, just to be safe.
Center Air New Zealand 0908 requesting vector to next waypoint.
That's way too far. I'm not going there. If they tell me to go there.
Turn right, heading 205 Air New Zealand 0908.
Wind data. Jeez. Because this whole area is a dead zone for the sim. There's the airport in there.
right, heading 205 Air New Zealand 0908.
That's what I'm doing. Now I hope this actually has where the line is. It actually shows the direction that the runway is going. Kind of waiting for them to also give me the QNH, because I'm under 10,000 feet, so I kind of need it. Tower even for the airport we came from. Right. They're not going to have me come all the way out here just to turn back around, are they? They better not. That's so stupid. What even is that? It's not on the flight plan. Look at all the rivers. Tons of them. Oh, what's she saying?
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet Air New Zealand 0908. Air New Zealand 0908 runway in sight. Turn left, heading 075. Tower on 123.8 Air New Zealand 0908. Tower Air New Zealand 0908 10 miles southwest inbound, visual runway 02 approach. Clear to land runway 02 Air New Zealand 0908. Tower Air New Zealand 0908 is unfamiliar with the area. Request directions to the airport.
It's going to go manually.
Landing here.
Why is there a building right there?
.7 for Air New Zealand 0908.
Right.
Ground Air New Zealand 0908 request taxi to parking. Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway Air New Zealand 0908.
Brakes off. And we should be at 13 feet. And that's what the airport is at, 13 feet. So let's see. Okay, that increases us, so we want to go higher. That decreases, okay. Oh, it's negatives, okay, that's why I was getting confused. So on the negatives. Like it's probably about there. 298. Right. Now this airport actually does get light jets. Like the A320s and stuff coming in from Manila, which is where I actually took off from. Slow idle. Flight director can come off. I should have activated approach mode. Oops. But I suppose we coming in for visual, so we don't really need approach mode. That's for like guidance stuff. Off. Right. So while that's winding down, sure I'm back to 0. Alright, so thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I was going to say found it helpful, but it doesn't matter saying that part. If you guys did, then you know what to do. Hit that follow button so you get notified when I go live next week, whatever I go live next week. I'll also be exporting this to my YouTube channel, so if you're interested in checking that out, please follow the link underneath the live stream panel or the description. I upload all my clips and stuff there, so that's one of the good things about that. So if you happen to mosey on over there and like what you see, then why not help me out and subscribe? It'd mean a hell of a lot to me, and I very much appreciate it. Likewise, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel and you want to find where I do all my live stuff, follow the link in the channel banner as well as in the description. Drop a comment on stuff you guys would like to see me do next, or things you think I could do better with, or just to pop in and say hey. And please do let me know on any flights you guys would like to see me do. So give me like maybe an aircraft, give me a departure airport and an arrival airport. That would be great. Like even going into your own airport or going from your own airport to somewhere you've maybe flown to before locally, or somewhere you've always wanted to fly to, but yeah, nothing too extreme, please, in terms of time, because I don't have all day to sit around as much as I'd love to. But yeah, maybe something that takes maybe 3 hours max, because I can always sim rate it to speed it up. But yeah, I hope you're all having a great day or great night wherever in the world you are. Peace out, everyone. Have a great one. So off. Auto ignition. Not sure what that's meant to do. Alright, here we go. The sim didn't automatically end for some reason. Oops. Alright. Now everything's off. Alright. I'll catch you guys in the next one.